Assalamu alaikum and hello. I hope everyone is doing well. So today I thought I would do a video to talk about Allah and the universe and the so-called law of attraction and manifestation. Only because I think right now it is such a hot topic right now. Manifestation is such a hot topic, and you will hear all the time about the law of attraction and the universe. And how does this fit in with Islam? Like, this is what this video is about. Like, all this is like all of this. How does it fit in with Islam, and does it fit in with Islam? And that's really, really important if you're a Muslim to know whether these beliefs are aligned with Islam or whether they're not. So that's what I am doing this video about, and I think it's super important, and I think it's just so needed right now. So when it comes to manifestation in the self-help industry, you will hear the word the universe, okay? And you will hear that the universe basically has manifesting power, and it gives you things. Like, the universe brings you this, it brings you that, it gives you this, it gives you that. The universe hears you. Yeah, it actually has powers to hear. The universe sees, the universe hears you, it hears what you want, it sees what you want, it gives you what you want. Okay, and that is what is essentially being taught. These are about the universe. Essentially, the universe now has all hearing and all manifesting power. So how does this it kind of fit in with Islam? Well, it doesn't. I mean, essentially it doesn't, because the reason why is because in Islam, when it comes to manifestation, and if you think about it really, to give someone to bring it into their reality, just think about this power. Is it a small power? Is it a big power? I mean, to manifest, to give someone to bring it into their reality, that is not just any power. That is power worthy of God. That is godly power. I mean, that is a huge power. And in Islam, we believe that all power and all might and all everything that comes into our reality is coming from Allah. Allah is the source. Now in the Quran it says, Allah says, be and it is. Okay, so Allah says be and it is. So it doesn't say in the Quran the universe says be and it is. It doesn't say anything about the universe. In the Quran, in the Hadith, there is nothing to say that the universe is giving us anything. It has any kind of manifesting power. And if it did, then it would contradict what Allah, it would contradict, because in Islam, like I said, in the Quran it says Allah says, like He says be and it is. So if the universe had power, then it would have said the universe says be and it is, but it doesn't. It does not say anything like that. So we know that Allah has all power, and these are the fundamental beliefs of being a Muslim, to believe that Allah, all power and all might belongs to Allah. That's why we have these call it the kalimas. And these are just reiterating and reinforcing. That's why it's super important to be saying these kalimas regularly. So just so you're aware, where you as a reminder, because we can forget. We can forget this basic belief. So that's why we have these kalimas that we can say regularly, like all power and all might belongs to Allah. We're reminding ourselves constantly, and there's so much virtue as well, just saying that. So the universe does not have any kind of manifesting power at all. It doesn't say anywhere, and it doesn't make any sense, because first of all, like I said, it's a godly power. To give something into your reality, it's a godly power, and also, like, this power cannot be shared, because to share it means I mean, to give the universe its power means essentially what you're doing is you're reducing but I'm just going to say it's like you're reducing Allah's power. Or technically, what's happening in the startup industry is there is no God. The universe becomes God, so you're removing Allah out of the equation, So therefore, I don't even like to use the word universe at all into the equation, because it just, there's no need to, we don't need to have the universe into any equation, because we believe in Allah. All the manifestation belongs to Allah. There is no need to have the universe into any equation. And if we just, I just went into Google and just typed in the definition of the universe. And if you just make it really, really simple and think logically and practically, because I think what's happening right now is all logical and practical sense is just, Islam is very, very logical. It's spiritual, but at the same time it's very logical. And if you just Google the definition of the word universe, you will actually see that there is a logical, practical definition, and there always has been and there always will. I have not seen, when I Googled it on the first page, there was not even one definition that said the universe has manifesting power, because logically and practically it just doesn't. It just doesn't. It's just a practical creation of Allah. That is a creation of Allah, okay? Just like the earth is earth, the sun is a sun, the moon is a moon, the stars are the stars are the stars. The universe is that. The universe contains all this. It's called the cosmos. Cosmos? Yeah. When I was Googling it, that word came up. So it's just something that Allah has created. It has universe has a universal function. I don't know, but it's just, you have to think practically and logically just like the earth has its function, the sun has its function, the universe has been created for a particular universal function. We don't know how many solar systems there are in the universe, but it's just a practical, it's a thing that Allah has created, really. Okay, so you have to think back, you have to think really, really simple, and there was no, if you look at the definition of the word universe, there's no power, there's nothing about manifestation in there, and there never has been. It's just, this is something that has been made up, that we've just given, in the startup industry, they have just given this power to the universe that it doesn't, they've given the universe this power, and it doesn't deserve the power, because this power it belongs to Allah. We can't give a power that belongs to God to something else. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. And actually, when I was Googling the definition of the word universe, what actually came up is, it said, this is actually, I can't remember the exact definition, but it actually mentioned it's a divine being from a higher power. So actually, even Google has actually got it right for the first time, and that's not many times that Google has got it right. But actually, even if you Google it, it will actually be more correct. The definition of the universe, you will actually see that you will see the words it's been created from a higher power, it's divine. So actually, Google in this sense isn't a bad thing to kind of look into. Right, and what else was I saying? So the universe is just the universe, okay? And if you really have to put the word universe into the equation, I really don't like to put the word universe into the equation at all. I like to stay far away from it as possible. But if you really have to, then I would just say, think of it like a channel, how things get to us, but it's not the source. So for example, if I make an order right now on Amazon and I order a book, okay, I've made an order, and the way it comes to me is, how does it come to me? It can come via different ways. It can come via a plane or a ferry or a car, depending on what country it's coming from. And then, then there's a delivery service, as a postman actually delivering it to my door. So all of these things are channels of how the product that I've ordered comes to me. So if So if you think about it, the universe really, I don't really, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, if you really have to add in the universe, you can just say it's how things come to us, like, you know, but it's like a channel, but it's not the source. And what the self-help industry is kind of teaching, what they're teaching is the universe essentially is not the channel, it's a source, because there's no God into the equation. If you add God into the equation, then it's a completely different thing. But there is no God, because the universe replaces in this, the way what they teach is that the universe gives you everything. So the universe is not the channel, it's the source. So you have to be really, really, really clever. You have to be really, you have to be one step ahead. You have to be one step ahead really as Muslims. So you can, if you have to add the universe into the equation to just better understand things really. I mean, I really don't like to. I mean, you don't even need to have we don't need to have the universe into the equation. As a Muslim, we just need Allah. But if you need to, you can just think of it as a channel, just like the postman and the plane and the car, how things are being used as a channel of how my item comes to me. But ultimately, it's Allah, obviously, that is giving me things, you know. Allah, you know, put it down as my risk, my provisions, everything that's coming to me is all written down. Allah is the source. But yeah, these things are all channels. So if you really must add the universe into the equation, you can say it is a channel, but not the source. You have to really get that into your head. Like, universe, okay, you can say it's a channel, but it's not the source. They're two completely different things. Okay. What else? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the law of attraction in this video. This is just, yeah, that would be a bit too much, I think. This is just a really basic video, which I think is basic, but it's super important. Like, to get this belief as a Muslim, like, if it's to believe that something else, that the universe has this power, it's a big sin. It's like, might not realize it, but it's called shirk, which is a major sin. You can, you know, if you want to Google this, if you're not so familiar with Islamic, you know, teachings or Islamic terminology or Arabic, or you can just Google, you know, you can Google shirk and what it is. But it's giving the power that only belongs to Allah to like something else, making that a God. And this is what, when you put in the universe and giving this universe manifesting power, we're doing that. I would say we're making it a God, because that's what we're doing. So it's a huge sin. So I pray that Allah protects us all from this sin. I mean, including myself, because it's so easy. I mean, I'm doing this video because I fell into this trap. I mean, that's probably another video I can do about my own personal experience, but it's so easy. I mean, you could be the most practicing Muslim, you can have really strong beliefs, and you can fall into this trap because it's so subtle. And I see so many Muslim sisters and brothers falling into this trap. I mean, the amount of people are here just using the word universe, giving like, I mean, like, it's just so common now. We don't hear the word Allah giving us this and God giving us this. Oh, the universe, you know, that's what we're hearing nowadays, and it's just so sad. It's so sad. So yeah, I hope things change. I think I'll leave it at that. I've talked for 13 minutes. Is there anything else before I just wrap up? I think that's it, actually. If I think of anything more, then I guess I can always do another video. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, feedback, suggestions, please do. Yeah, you can message me. Again, I'm not an Islamic scholar or anything like that, but this is just like, I guess this is just basic fundamental beliefs. So you don't really need to be, you know, a scholar or something just to point this out. But not many people are pointing it out, and I just think it's sad, because it does need to be talked about, really. Yeah, that's it. So I hope everyone has a good day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.